Proverbs 27:22-27. It says, you can beat a fool half to death and still never beat foolishness out of him. So there are some people here, no matter how much you talk, no matter how much you shout, the foolishness that they carry in their businesses will remain. Say, neighbor, are you the person? Say, neighbor, are you the person? Say, you can even use blala and beat the man, the foolish person, even unto death. Have death. But guess what? His foolishness will still remain. Say, neighbor, God forbid. I can't be the one. I cannot be attending such services and my business will still be where it is. Next verse, quickly. What does it say? A shepherd should do what? Pay close attention to the faces of his flock. Praise God. And do what? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And hold close to his heart the condition of those he cares for. Stay here. So when they put a shepherd, remove it and say a business person. A business person should do what? Pay close attention to the faces, to his products, to his business, and hold close to his heart the condition of his customers. A shepherd should do what? Pay close what? Attention. So what we say is that a smart businessman does not work too hard in his business, but he works hard on his business. Two different things. Working hard in your business means doing the mundane, the processes. But working hard on your business means the strategic thinking, evaluating, assessing, negotiating, and planning for the next step. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Normal people work very hard in their businesses, but they don't work hard on their businesses. He said, a shepherd should do what? Pay what? Close attention to the faces of his flock and hold close to his heart. Who? The condition, the heart condition, or the condition of those he cares for. Next verse, quickly. A man's strength, power, and riches will one day fade away. No matter the success you're enjoying in business, one day you will not enjoy it again. You will not enjoy it again. You may be the number one on your line. There's no guarantee that you remain number one. There's no guarantee that people that used to buy from you will continue to buy from you. It's not automatic. Likewise, as a church pastor, it's not a guarantee that people that used to come to church will continue to come to church. It says, one day to do what? Fade away. And not even nations endure forever. Nations don't even endure forever. You see what's happening now in the world? America is fighting for its dear life. With all those crazy tariffs they're imposing everywhere. They just want to take America back again, but I don't know. I don't know where it's going, where it's going to lead them. Because these nations that you are imposing tariffs on, you still buy from them. And they buy from you. So I don't think that tariff is a modern economic strategy. It's not. It's old school. I think where the world right now is specialization. Specialization. That's where we are right now. Find the areas where you have comparative advantage over the other ones and stay there. Understand? I don't want to sell my garri to you and not buy your oil. So if I can produce garri faster and cheaper than you, I should focus on my garri. Understand? I should do the things I have comparative advantage quickly. Take care of your responsibilities and be diligent in your... So it's telling you what to do to make sure that your wealth endures. What to do to make sure that your business endures. What did he say? He says, take care of your what? responsibilities and be diligent in your business. And you will have more than enough. An abundance of food, clothing, and plenty for your household. So the question here is this: good things don't last forever. The successes you're enjoying right now, there's no guarantee you'll enjoy it tomorrow. Unless you do something. Unless you become diligent about the state of your flock. Unless you can look at what you're doing critically and find better ways of doing it. So as a businessman, the first thing I want you to do today to write down is restructure your day. Restructure your day and create routines. Create routines. Restructure your day, create routines. Every billionaire I have studied, they are creatures of routine. They have set out their days, they have found out what really matters, and they set timing and timelines to it so that once they wake up in the morning, that's what they do. Am I making sense? Follow me now. So you must do this in order to optimize your daily schedule. Once you optimize the daily schedule, your productivity actually increases. So some people don't have any routine. This year, don't be a rolling stone. Everything you do this year must be on purpose. Design your day up front. Design your day. Remember when we were in school, they used to have timetable, right? School timetable, right? We know the time to wake up. There's a time for morning exercise. There's a time for morning assembly. There's a time for breakfast. There's a time for go for lessons. English is from this time to this time. Everything is scheduled. Because if they don't follow their schedule, they will not be able to achieve their workload for the semester. Likewise, as a business person, whether you run the business all by yourself, whether you have people working with you, you must be a creature of routine. Follow me. So this is all about working smarter. So let's look at practical ways to optimize your productivity, because if you want 5x results, you must have 5x in your productivity, right? Let me say it again. If you want 5x, 5 times of your results, you must have what? 5x of your what? Productivity. You must increase your productivity 5x. You must. You must. You don't pray it out. You produce it. And God bless you, and God said, prosper, produce. You produce it. So if you want to increase your results, you must increase your productivity. Hallelujah. Shout glory to Jesus. Number 1, practical ways. We dealt with this one sometime last 2 months. Prioritize effectively. Prioritize effectively. Prioritize. The word I want to use there is not even effectively, ruthlessly. Ruthlessly. Prioritize ruthlessly. Make sure that you set your priorities right and you stick to your priorities. Prioritize ruthlessly. At any given time, there are activities that are demanding for your attention. So how do you prioritize? You must prioritize those activities and those tasks that are urgent and very important. That are urgent and what? Very important. What makes something important? It's important if you can shift your bottom line. It's important if you can increase your productivity. It's important if you can increase your profitability. It's important. What makes it urgent? If I don't do it now, I'll lose. If I don't do it now, I'll what? Lose. The cost of not doing it now is expensive. So anytime you are faced with a decision about some task, what should you ask yourself? Is it urgent? Is it important? Is it urgent? Is it what? Important. Some things are important but may not be urgent. Number 2, you must focus on high impact tasks. High impact. Every business has what they call high impact tasks. It may be your relationship with your managers. It may be your relationship with your sales team. It may be your relationship with your bankers. It may be your advert. That you must find out what your high impact tasks are. Those activities that you do that brings the most results. Remember Pareto principle. 20% of your activity brings in 80% of your productivity. 20% of your activities brings in what? 80% of your what? Productivity. So what do? You prioritize on those 20%. They are called a high impact task. For me as a pastor that is pastoring a local assembly, my high impact task, number one, is the word. Study on the word. Number two, prayer. Number three, relationship. Others can be delegated. I can never delegate my prayer life. I can't delegate my study life. I can't do that. I can't delegate some certain relationships. There are some that can be delegated, but there are some that can never be delegated. My relationship with my core team can never be delegated. Can never be delegated. These are my high impact tasks. Others, see, I'll be a stupid pastor to be wasting my time in the toilet, right? I can delegate that one. But you must know as a business person, there are some certain things you do that can never be delegated. These are your high impact tasks. Now, once you get it done, you have 80% of your results. As a business person, your high impact task is strategic thinking. Strategic what? Thinking. Always thinking about the business. Because oftentimes when you're busy running around, you don't have enough time to think. By the time you want to think, you sleep off. Every business person here must bring out the best time, best hour of the day to think about your business, your processes, your cash flow, your sales target, how to acquire new customers, how to retain the ones you have. I read somewhere, I saw it on video, one guy was teaching business and he said, it doesn't matter what anybody tells you, that the main essence of business is profitability. All right? And that's why people get it wrong. The main essence of business is not profitability. The main essence of business is to create and retain customers. To create and what? Retain customers. By creating the right value. Once you create and retain customers, you'll be profitable. They will come. They will buy from you. But if you chase money, you will overlook value. You overlook relationship with your customers. You overlook how to retain them. As a pastor here, do I go to the streets and I'm using police to arrest people to come to the church? Huh? Sometimes I feel like doing it. Sometimes I'm coming to church and I see people, I feel like just calling police people, bring your van, let's arrest these people and bring them to church. But my job is to make sure I am creating enough value that will bless my people. Pardon me to use customers, but that's not the right word. But I'm just teaching business. I see you as people that I care for. And for me to be relevant to you, I must every time search out for value that will bless you. And as long as I do that and we maintain our processes, we remain afloat. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. What are your high impact tasks? What are the things that if you don't do it, you lose out? So by the way, I want to do a social experiment with your business. Are you sure you can meet up? Because I saw people replying, chatting you up that they saw you from my page. So we're going to do something more, but you must deliver. You must deliver. All right, quickly. Delegate effectively. I can't forget this. God, don't let me forget this. Delegate effectively. In leadership, that's what you call delegation, and that's what is called abdicating. Abdication. When you take your high impact task and give it to someone, you are abdicating your duties. Delegation is needed. You can't do it all by yourself. You need people. Next Sunday, I'll talk about people. You need people. You need people. But you must know what to delegate and how to delegate. These are for people who have people working for them. But if you are a sole, there is sole proprietor, Emeka and Emeka Nigeria Limited, you do all the work by yourself. But you can still delegate to people that you just pay small money, or you just share a bit of your profit with them. If anything you do all by yourself will remain small. So whether you're Emeka and Salt Nigeria Limited, or Emeka and Emeka Nigeria Limited, or Gabros Nigeria